A professional association representing the interests of all freight forwarders in the maritime sector, known as National Association of Government-Approved Freight Forwarders, NAGAFF, has expressed her concern regarding the recent decision by terminal operators to implement 350% increase in their charges at the Nigerian ports. National President of NAGAFF, Chief Tochukwu Ezesi, who made a statement during a press briefing in Apapa, Lagos, clearly stated that NAGAFF is not against the increment, rather against the rates.
Forwarders, NAGAFF, wishes to express its deep concern regarding the recent decision by the terminal operators to implement a 350% increase in their charges at the Nigerian ports. While we acknowledge the need for fair pricing structure that supports the sustainability of terminal operations, such a substantial fee hike is nothing short of outrageous and will have far-reaching consequences. As a professional association representing the interests of our members and broader logistics community, NAGAFF is committed to fostering an environment that promotes economic growth, trade facilitation, and the well-being of our stakeholders. We firmly believe in the need for a balanced approach to fee adjustment that considers the interests of all parties involved. The 350% fee increment poses a significant challenge to the affordability of terminal services, impacting not only our members but the entire logistics and trade ecosystem. It is crucial to highlight the potential implications of such a drastic change. Economic impact. An increase of this magnitude will lead to higher costs of goods and services. The additional expenses will inevitably be transferred to the end consumers, affecting the overall community, overall economy. Competitiveness. Nigerian ports and terminals must remain competitive on a global scale. Such an extraordinary increase threatens to undermine our competitiveness in the international markets. Sustainability. While we understand the necessity of maintaining viable terminal operations, this proposal may adversely affect the sustainability of our logistic businesses. NAGAFF stands ready to engage in constructive dialogue with the terminal operators to explore alternative solutions that strike a balance between the financial needs of the terminal operators and the viability of the logistic business. We believe that open communication and collaboration are essential to finding a resolution that accommodates the interests of all stakeholders while maintaining the integrity of the logistic industry. In conclusion, NAGAFF urges all stakeholders to take a closer look at the proposed fee increment and the wider implications it may have. We call for a united effort to find a sustainable solution that ensures the well-being of our members, the growth of our industry, and the continued competitiveness of Nigerian ports and terminals.
The Deputy National President, Seaport Operations of NAGAFF for the AFAM, Chukwuma, while laying emphasis on the economic implication, said Nigeria is currently going through a series of hardship.
The terminal operators and shipping companies, from every available indication, are taking us the freight forward. If you have a container at TICT and you book it today, maybe you want to do the exam today or tomorrow, they will tell you it is tomorrow or next. Tomorrow they will tell you the container did not drop. Then the next day they will still not drop the container. It may linger till Saturday. And in doing that, see that it is a game plan. They are doing that so that your money will swell. And somebody again mentioned the issue of facilities. What facilities do they have? Sometimes we go to, I went to one shipping company one day. They said that that is square. They drop only one container, and they say no plans to drop containers. Only one. So who takes the responsibility? Who bears the consequences? The cost. And again, let us know something. While doing this, when anytime they are ready for negotiation, we should also consider the issue of Saturday, Sunday. They don't come to work, but they still charge us. That is double taxation. You cannot charge somebody for a job you not do, for a service you not render. So we are going to look at it. You see, that's why it has become very paramount for NAGAFF and NAGAFF to come together. Because that's the only way we can solve this matter.
It's not against increment, but against the percentage, the rate, which we consider very outrageous, which we consider unacceptable, which we consider huge, uneconomical, and we stall trade. This is the crux of our position. And you will agree with us that every other thing in this country has increased. The price of fuel, the price of diesel, the price of food, transportation. However, in making this increment, we have to bring everything into consideration. We have to ask questions about the terminal, the facilities, their facilities. We have to ask questions about where we operate, their own contribution in delaying containers. We have to ask questions about, have they done what they are supposed to do on their own? And that's why the president said that it is after consultation, discussion with the wider stakeholders that we should be able to come up with a position. Okay? Of course, we know the 350% increment cannot go. That one is a given. They should not go and make this increment unilaterally. The consultations, the discussions should have held, concluded before they make their own press release and even implemented. So NAGAFF is asking them to reverse to status quo while discussion is going on. We are not against them increasing, as we said earlier, but we must discuss it, putting every parameter into perspective and agree on something, and they go ahead and implement. But they have gone ahead to implement even before the consultation. And we are asking them to reverse to what it used to be while we are discussing with them. After that discussion, we agree on a rate for them to implement, and then they go ahead. You just add this.
Pay from your room. Get TDO from your room. Ask truck to load and take to where they will scan it from your room. And the container will go to your warehouse if you pay the transporter. For goodness sake, let them put their system in order. Look at what my brother said, that by 4:30 they have closed. Yeah. Port doesn't close for so many activities in anywhere in the world. Port work 24 hours. 24 hours. Do you understand me? So because it is a very, very active sector.
Shippers and freight forwarders are anxiously waiting for the outcome of the meeting within the next 72 hours. Joy Inamuna, Seabed TV.